Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you guys how I do a refill and how I remove my 3D designs from my nails. And it's been about 3 weeks since I've had my gels on and they've done really well. There's no lifting around the cuticle at all. As you guys can see, my little finger is actually doing better. I had a little flare up because I was cleaning the countertop and my cutting board just came down and it hit these two fingers, and this one has a little boo-boo from that incident, but it's doing much better. So I'm just going to wait it out until that grows out completely. And yeah, as you can see, there's no lifting. I've filed these nails and I'm just going to do this one to show you guys how to do the refill and all of that. So I'm going to show you guys the tools that you need. So for this refill, you're going to need your pumice cuticle stone, and I love this. I think it makes all the difference, especially with me. I have not had any lifting because I've been using this, and I just use a little bit of water. I dip it in just so that it's wet like that and it doesn't scrape your nail, and it's super gentle, but it really does a great job at removing all of that dead skin cells. I'm going to be using this file, and it's a 100 and 180 grit file. And keep in mind that gel files off super easy, so you don't need to apply a lot of pressure, which is really good. I'm going to be using my Calgel soak off gel, and of course my pH bond. This is a step that you don't need, but it's good to have because you want to make sure that you have perfect adherence. And in this bottle here is just hydrogen peroxide, but actually I've got 90% rubbing alcohol. It's to remove the sticky layer at the end of the cure process. You're also going to need your 36 watt UV lamp. And I'm also going to be using this brush, and this is from tmart.com. You guys, I'll have the link to this in the description bar below. I really fell in love with this brush because it actually does a great job, and it's fantastic. I'm really pleased with this brush. Surprisingly, it fits the nail perfectly, and because it's rounded, I really love the way that it gets in the corners right around the cuticle and sidewalls. Like with any other service, you want to start out by washing your hands first and then using some sort of sanitizer, hand sanitizer, to make sure your hands are nice and clean. I like to use this one. Now if you're doing someone else's nails, you would really want to use this on your client's nails and hands as well, just to make sure that there's no impurities and no transfer of bacteria from your hands to theirs. So the first step that I like to do is to push back the cuticles. This way I make sure that there's no skin that I'm going to be filing. So I'm going to be using my pumice stone. I just dipped it in water, and then you just want to gently push back your cuticles and let the stone do the work for you. And as you can see, that it picks up a lot of that dead skin that you do not see with the naked eye. So it's really good. I really love this. It's so gentle too. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of using this, but it's so gentle and easy to use. And as you can see, a lot of dead skin cells right on there. And that's all you really need to do. Just use this and remove all the skin, and then you can go ahead and start your filing. I went ahead and cleansed the surface of my nail with some rubbing alcohol. Now I'm going to go ahead and file my nail, and of course I want to take it down a notch because it's too long, and change the shape a little bit. And first I want to start off by taking the 3D design off, and I just use a file and I just go gentle, and as you can see, it files off super easy and super quick. layering the second layer of gel, and at this point, like I said, you can go ahead and use your cleanser to cleanse the nail. But I hope this helps you guys. It's super easy, as you can see. Perfect refill. It's super easy to do with Calgel or any soak off gel. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my upcoming video. Bye.